Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's football watch along. It's a London derby, and it's West Ham United versus Chelsea. This was originally going to be a Lucas Paquetá scouting mission, a watch along of him to see how he would fit in that city. That's not going to happen because of off-field betting disputes and issues and an investigation. Is he? Oh my god, he is starting. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. He is still starting. My bad. I did not spot that. Ha 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 ha. Let me just amend that right now. I thought he was. Thank you for correcting me there, Tayab. Lovely. But yeah, anyway, so we can watch him play, but not with the point of him potentially being a City player, sadly, because of those issues that I mentioned. Speaking of which, let's have a look at the screen and the layout. Hello, our queen. Thank you for chatting with me on Twitter, by the way, our queen. Hope you I think we chatted about amortization, didn't we? Hopefully it all makes sense now. Hopefully my explanation was good enough for you. How are you doing today? If you're watching on the YouTube, by the way, leave a like on the stream. Hello, Mark. Don't you worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys. It's absolutely fine. We're here right now. We're absolutely here. Yes, if you want to join the OnlyFans / Patreon, it's right there. I do love it, Nambred. You're not wrong. I may have a hint of what the debate of the day is as well, yes. I made no illusions of it. I did warn you in advance I was going to steal it, to be fair, Will, but yes. I did think it was really interesting, so we can have a chat about that whenever, realistically. I don't think I want to talk about that now, Bread, to be fair. Hello, Daniel. I want Foden ball back. Yes, I just did a thread on Twitter with my thoughts on the game. I just watched it, just watched the Women's World Cup final, and then I recorded the City game, so I've just watched all of that match, and oh my goodness me. Oh, Phil. We knew it, but those who believed knew that he would, I mean, already a fantastic player out wide, you know, even false nine, striker, whatever, wherever he plays, he is a great player. But we knew that if he was given a long-term run, he would prove his worth. And I know it's only early days. But I'm so convinced if you're just given that long-term run, it'll get even better. Get your score predictions in though, guys. Oren says West Ham are going to win 4-0. That is bold. That is very bold. We'll have a look at the team's Una Momento. Caicedo stink incoming. He's not starting today, is Caicedo. He is on the bench, though. He is on the bench. God, Chelsea got so many injuries. Fofana, Chalobah, James, Bettinelli, Nkunku, Badiashile, Ambrosia. Goodness me, that's a lot of bodies. There's no Lavia on the bench, which is interesting. Cucurella and Caicedo are, though, as discussed. The Yoshko counter-attack, it was absolutely brilliant. Yeah. I mean, Wilson made a pig's ear of it, like he should have done better with it. But in fairness, Gvardio did what he had to do, and he did it superbly. We were talking about it earlier on the Women's World Cup stream. I love proactive defenders. Mark says 2-all. Hello, Owl. Don't you worry, Owl. You must be buzzing about the Spurs result yesterday. West Ham watch along, indeed. This is Streamly missing bubbles. Okay, we'll do that at halftime then, I suppose. Hello, Tom. Yes, Narmbread, I'll sort out gifts hopefully later today or tomorrow. And Fabrizio just tweeted about Laporte. Is it confirmed he's going to Saudi, Daniel? Overjoyed by the result. Yes, we'll be talking about that at length on the podcast for next week. Gasky United is obviously a United fan. We'll be talking about the United Spurs result and the City Newcastle performance as well. But today's debate of the day, guys, which Musty has activated, which Will came up with at Shameless. How many teams in the Premier League does Phil Foden start for, do you think? Surprisingly, Lucas starts for West Ham. Well, I guess, you know, he'll be starting up until, you know, a potential investigation says he's not allowed to. How many players do you think we will sign this window? Asks Daniel. In addition, I think we need at least one more. I think preferably two more. I think we will sign at least one more. I'm hoping Doku and then some sort of other option in midfield, maybe, given the length of De Bruyne's injury. I agree with you, Daniel, that Phil Foden is definitely he's the heir apparent. People forget you need a balance of proactive defense and or a defensive and or defenders. That's why I like Ruben Diaz, Will. The one he doesn't fully start for is City, says Will. Other than that, it's 19. Yeah, you might be right, to be fair. You might be right. Obviously, you know, with the current injury, Foden it should start. We're assuming a midfield thing as well. But yes, I think I agree with that. I do think that aside from City, where he isn't a guarantee because of our quality, it probably is everyone else, isn't it? And there we go. The game has kicked off, guys. What am I going to say as a score prediction? I'm going to say, I think Chelsea are going to win, to be honest. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, 1-0 to Chelsea. I think West Ham will struggle to create in this game. Musty, I think I have. Is that the chant that goes, Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea? New chant just dropped, guys. Paquetá's been withdrawn from the Brazil squad. Interesting. Owl's also going to go for a 1-0 to Chelsea. What if we set Lucas Paquetá up to get him cheaper in the future? Can you imagine the scenes? The staff West Ham. Okay, Diame, okay. Chelsea should be relegated, says Oren. Tell me more, Oren. What's happening there? Just for vibes, or have they done something naughty that you're not happy with? Oh, is it an actual chant? Is that real? Is that Mason Mount chant real? Surely not. Gallagher still starting. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm assuming that's what Caicedo was brought in for. Hello, Mo. Bit of an odd game to do a watch along. Well, no, well, it's I don't know what other game we could have done a watch along for, to be fair, Mo. Also, like, part of it was because of, at that time, City were going to sign Paquetá. That hasn't happened. Hello, Galaxy Tesla Gamer. Why are we watching Chelsea? Because the initial idea was Paquetá was going to join City. That obviously hasn't happened. But it's still an interesting game, and there's no other games that are really of interest this weekend that I would have been able to stream anyway, so why not? West Ham, Chelsea. And it was also interesting because I still haven't quite figured out what I think about Chelsea yet. They are, I think, maybe the hardest team to call in terms of like where you think they're going to finish this season. Are they going to be good? Are they going to be shit? What, Mo? What's wrong with it? I'm not pronouncing Paquetá right. Vert season, we will be there. Musty, I would love that. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Someone said they want to get 80 people to set up betting accounts and bet on anti-yellow. Can you imagine? Just sabotaging footballers like that. Liam, is that directed at Phil Foden by any chance? FFP violations and racing. Well, they won't get relegated, but next season they will potentially, if it is indeed proven, face a points deduction. We were chatting about it the other day. That in the new handbooks, points deduction is actually specifically named. I saw links, Musty, but I don't know how real that is or true that is. Yeah, he's down here. Oh, does your Mars a fat slag? Oh, Moises Caicedo. Oh, right, I missed that bit. Why are you being so mean to Caicedo just because he didn't join Liverpool? Don't be mean to him. Don't be mean. It's simply happening. Okay, well, Musty, if you say it's happening, then we get inverts. It's fair enough. What's he like on the wings, or is he purely a midfielder? Can he play out wide? Because that's sort of what I'm interested in. His mum also didn't do anything. I know. Well, Liam's got this weird thing about footballers' mums. It's very unusual. And it's Paquetá, who is down injured here. Hopefully he's all right. Looks like a lovely lady. Don't be mean. So harsh. I doubt Caicedo's mum will see at Liam's messages. But Will, you never know. You never know. Soufal with a long throw. And it's a corner for West Ham early on. Come on, West Ham. I mean, I don't really mind who wins because I don't see Chelsea actually challenging for the title this season. So, you know. Guys, would you like some stats? I know you want some stats. Boom. You want stats? I've got stats. Don't worry about it, Tom. Liam's insecure about his whale of a mother. Oh, and West Ham really should have probably put the ball in the back of the net. I think it was Kurt Zuma who won it, and then whoever was stretching needed to just stretch a couple inches more, but they couldn't quite grow the necessary length to get their foot on the ball. And the goalkeeper showed to come out and clear that good stuff. I want to Chilwell brace for fantasy. I just hope that Chilwell can have a season uninterrupted by injury. He's not had a good time of it in recent seasons. He needs to do the opposite of a Reece James. Caicedo said in Jan he needed to leave Brighton to feed his family. You can see why by the size of it. I mean, that was a very... this is something we've chatted about many times on these watch-alongs before, but this whole... Oh, that was really bad by Gusto, but Chelsea recycle it anyway. This idea of, you know, like, players who are on, like, you know, hundreds of thousands of pounds going to another club for more hundreds of thousands, and they're like, I need to feed my family. You don't feed your family on 100 grand a week, mate. What are you spending it on? Like Fabergé cream eggs? Is that all about? I need Chilwell to get a clean sheet, assist, and a goal or two if possible. Do I have any... Oh, I've got Jackson in my team. I don't think I've got any of the Chelsea players. Yeah, because I had Nkunku. He got injured. So, yeah, I think it's only Jackson who I have. I don't think I've not got any West Ham players. Am I even starting Jackson? I don't know. My FPL's already muddied, Mo. I benched Matoma by mistake. I've got 12 points sat on the bench for no reason. Rent's expensive, fair enough, Oren, fair enough. Kese was on 4K a week. Yeah, but his upgraded Brighton contract wasn't. And again, you can feed your family on 4K a week. Come on now. Like, come on. Let's not be silly about it. West Ham again, and they should score it. Indeed, they do. From the set piece, they threatened from the first one. And what a delivery by Ward-Prowse. 1-0, West Ham. The mighty Moroccan, the commentator just said. It's a lovely ball. Set piece FC. Oof. Free header. Free header. It's bad defending. Yeah. Easy. Gallagher. What's he called? How do you say his name? Chukwuemeka. And Gallagher just not doing their defensive work there. No one was marking him, that's who. Don't worry, the score gets updated automatically, Muha. Yeah, Gallagher and Chukwuemeka just not... However you pronounce his name, bloody hell. Just not... Chukwuemeka, thank you. I think I'm missing an N in my spelling, so it's Chukwuemeka, thank you. There we go. They threatened from the first set piece. It was Zuma who won it in the air. Didn't really clear the danger properly. Hello, Iptris. When are we getting that docu video? I'm working on it, Iptris. Don't you worry. Soon. Things are happening. Watch this space. Things are happening. Fix the timer. What do you mean fix the timer? The timer's fixed. I hate you, Musty. But there we go. Nambred, if you want to, you can do it. From the corner. And Areola, has he committed a foul there on Jackson? Yes! Offside. Oh! I know, Will. I don't get it about that. They're already making millions. Shut up, Mo. Oh, a penalty was given. A penalty was given, but he was offside. Was Jackson. Let's have another look at this. And he... Oh my god, it's very tight. It's very, very tight. And let's have a look. Was it actually a foul? I mean, yeah, he just takes him out. No, you could do it at halftime, Liam. And we are checking it now. We are checking to see if this is offside. Because if it's onside, it's a penalty. AR checking decision. It's definitely a penalty if it's so close, though. To my eye, it looks off. But the angles are deceptive. Gosh, I mean, as I say, visually, it looks ridiculously close. I think it's gonna be the front of like Jackson's shoulder, maybe. Again, he looks off, and he is indeed offside. Actually, by more than my eyes suggested, but there we go, offside. VAR check complete. Areola can count his lucky stars. I am VAR. Who is the penalty taker? It's a good question. I'm just having a look at the team. I would assume it would be Jackson. Who was their penalty taker last season? Was it Havertz? If someone could let me know. for I do not. I can't even remember them getting that many penalties. I'd assume it was Havertz, but I don't know. Haaland blank, Fernandes blank, Rashford blank, Watkins blank, Chilwell clean sheet already gone. These footballs made me want to kill myself. How you doing, Toby? Exactly, Owl. All the time, even if they aren't playing. It did look offside, and indeed it was offside. It was Havertz after... Oh, of course, it was Jorginho. Yeah, he's an Arsenal player nowadays. Yeah, yeah. Why don't they put cameras every 10 yards on the pitch so we can get the proper angle? I don't know. You'd think that with all the technology and money, they would be able to give us better angles. But there we go. West Ham. That's a warning sign for West Ham. Because Chelsea have tried that a couple of times already. We're only 10 minutes in. And Areola did make the error in the end. There's Fabianski looking on. Goodness me. What did I say? I said 1-0 Chelsea. That's already out the window. Do I still think Chelsea will win? Yeah, I'll revise it to 2-1. Because already, my prediction is shafted. Just use the Blue World Cup Champions League technology. What Mustin, now what... Owl, in fact, Little Owl, what is the official reasoning for the Premier League not adopting the Champions League and, like, World Cup auto offside system? Take off this Diasasi fella and bring on the Roadrunner. Wait, who is the Roadrunner? Who is the Roadrunner? Teb says 3-1 West Ham. That is bold. UEFA ain't giving it to us. Oh, what? So we've actively asked for it? Is that how it works? That would be interesting. Oh, Mudryk. Ah, okay. So you want to go, what, to a back four, Will? Is that what you're thinking? Raheem the Dream is starting. That's simply all that matters. I want it as well. It doesn't really make sense, does it? Oh, what Ukraine Bolts. I saw that as a slander name. I thought that was hilarious. Here is Antonio up against Thiago Silva. He's got some... he went for goal, though. I don't know why. He created some space for himself. West Ham still in the Chelsea box here. They've got so many bodies here as well. A shot's got to come at the end of this, and that is terrible. Gallagher intercepts, and West Ham committed so many bodies forwards there, and then Sterling, I love you, mate, but that was terrible. Jackson did really well. He's played in Sterling, who is fouled, and that's a yellow card. For Aguirre. Don't be mean to Raheem. He did well that, and yeah, I mean, he goes down easily, but that is a yellow card. Look at his big bum. This back five shit wasn't done in their preseason. Was the last-ditch change against Liverpool back to a back four. Yeah, because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Owl, the Spurs fan, but Pochettino primarily played with a 4-2-3-1 at Spurs, did he not? So I am surprised that that's not been the system he's adopted at Chelsea. The actual bot's a better football, oh my god. Oi, Musty, he was really good against Liverpool. So no, we're going to have less of that. We're going to have less of that. He's not cheeks. I don't remember Sterling ever scoring against us. Maybe he hasn't. Maybe he hasn't. He's probably got an assist or two, though. I would imagine in some of the batterings that have happened. One would expect. Chilwell, ball in. That's dangerous. And that's a terrible header. By Jackson. I love this Chelsea kit. I really hope they don't get a shirt sponsor. I love the... I don't know why the badge is gold, but I do like it a lot. I think Jackson would have been onside, yeah. And he just couldn't rise high enough. Got the header all wrong. Yeah, he should do much better there, I think. Chelsea kit is glorious. That true or untrue? He's Will's cheeks, which are crusty because disease. What? Will, do you have a crusty anus right now, mate? Chilwell to Jackson, my FPL nearly feasted. If Jackson can score a penalty or two, I'll be a happy lad. I've got to take Trent and Allison out now. Ridiculous. They're letting me down. Absolutely letting me down. I appreciate if you didn't talk about it. Oh, Will, we'd all appreciate a lot of things, but, you know. Jerseys without shirt sponsors look so much better. They do. I really liked Forest's last season. Again, they're trying that ball all the time, just trying to go straight through to Jackson. I've obviously didn't... Was it Villarreal he played for last season? I obviously didn't watch a single Villarreal game. This is my first time watching Jackson this season, so I'm very excited to see him. What did he get to do for his yellow? He pulled back Raz, Tom. Yeah, it's just glorious. It is glorious. I really hope they don't get their shirt sponsor. That Infinite Athlete thing looks potentially a little bit suspect, maybe. And that's why it's taking so long to approve, I believe. Or go through, or be confirmed, or whatever. Speaking of Raz, here he is, running at the West Ham defenders. Wins a corner, does he? No, that was poor. Raz, why is it whenever I back you up, you always let me down? What's that all about? What is that all about? Not good enough. I'm surprised Caicedo's not just been thrown straight into the team. I don't know what Gallagher really offers this Chelsea side. And speaking of Gallagher, he was at fault for the goal. Just seeing a replay of that. It is a mismatch, Gallagher versus Gar. It's a good header, but he should do much better and try to actually challenge for it. Without Pep, he's arsed, but he was good at Liverpool as well. And as I say, he was good in their first game. Right, here come West Ham again. Antonio's in the box now. Oh, Paquetá trying to do some bits and bobs. Thiago Silva tries to clear. It's a lovely little turn by Souček. Oh, is that Phil Foden I'm watching? Soufal ball in. Oh, have a shot, someone. Oh, there's so much space on the edge of Chelsea's box. Here comes the shot. It's blocked by Gusto, and Chilwell clears it. And Jackson trying to go on his own. Not quite worked there, though. Some shirt sponsors look good, like Carlin Liverpool. Some do look good, or in the air. But in general, I much prefer a clean, no shirt sponsor situation. Just, that's why I really like shirts from sort of like the 70s. Preferably where the badge is central. I do like a central badge. It must be said. I must say it, and I think I just did. I did it. In fact, I did with my mouth. What's my favourite current sponsor? Oh, gosh. I can't really think of that many off the top of my head because I don't pay attention to the shirt sponsor. I know it's not a current one, so it defeats the point of the question, but I really liked Chelsea's 3 because it was transparent. I liked that a lot. I think Etihad is all right because it's quite out of the way. I hated Chevrolet. I thought that was ugly. Team Viewer I can't get behind. I did like United's Vodafone back in the day. That was good. Vodafone was a good one. I loved, again, I know you're asking me for current, so it's not helpful, but I really liked O2 on Chelsea. Was it O2 as well? And when Arsenal had like Sega Dreamcast, that was really cool. Sterling once again trying to create something. Cross straight to Areola. Look at Sterling. Get a buzz cut though, mate. Ah, my legs are in so much pain. Samsung, I like Samsung as well. Viewing on Milan and Real was sick. I liked, was it UNICEF on Barca's kit? That was a good one if memory serves. Basically, the best sponsors are the ones, preferably there's some transparency going on. Obviously, it matches the colour of the kit, and it's not too in your face. So, for example, is it Watford's or something else, which is like, is it Kick or something? It was really just in your face, and it's like just like really distracting. I thought that was an awful sponsor. How much is it, Tayab? Brother, that's a good shout, Jack. That is a good shout. Thomas, I like Thomas Cook as well. And is it confirmed he's going to Saudi? Steak, that's the one, not Kick. Yeah, Steak, that's the one I'm thinking of. That's the Watford one, isn't it? Terrible, terrible kit sponsor. Don't know what they're thinking. Right, 20 minutes played already. And so far, it's West Ham who, by virtue of their set-piece prowess, are actually in the lead. Sterling's getting a lot of joy on that right-hand side as he wins a corner this time, surely. There we go. Yeah, Chelsea not really trying to use their left-hand side that much so far. Was it Everton? I thought that was Kazoo. Yes, Liam, you are. Yes, you are. I just don't like betting sponsors. Jersey, yeah, most of them are pretty rubbish, Oren. 20 million is so cheap. Hello, Jack. How are you doing, mate? I feel like it's been a while. If you tell someone that Chelsea spent $1 billion and that is their squad, they'd laugh at you, says our queen. Yeah, some of the signings are very good. But it is pretty, in terms of like starting 11, it is still quite, or not it's not really inspired, I think. I don't look at that Chelsea side and go, wow, this team's, you know, gonna win. This team's really gonna genuinely compete for the Premier League or the Champions League or whatever. I mean, they can't compete for the Champions League because it's not in it, but you know what I mean? Which is disappointing. It must be disappointing if you're a Chelsea fan, given how much investment's happened in it. Why, Jack? Is that because you're losing, or is there a wider issue at play? I like West Ham's betting sponsor because it's simple. Yeah, simple sponsors are normally the best. And also, why? Oh my God, Suchek just got caught on the ball there. Sorry, James Ward-Prowse got caught on the ball there. If it's simple, a simple sponsor is the best sponsor. Preferably something that's not got too many colours going on. That's why that steak one's so grim. Isn't that like yellow and red? It's like, what's going on here? Don't want to see reaction, but Enzo might be the next Pele. Okay, mate. Okay, an interesting take by Mohamed Nader. Gallagher with a shot, and Areola punches away. Only as far as Jackson, who shoots over. That is insanely cheap, Tab. I mean, that is a disgusting price for someone of Laporte's quality. I don't get that at all. I'm amazed that clubs like Real Madrid aren't in for him. I don't like West Ham. They've ruined my day. Jack, the game is young. I know you're a Chelsea fan. The game is young. Anything can happen, mate. Do not lose faith or hope. I don't like the West Ham badge, but I do like the West Ham badge for this little design in the top left because it's quite simple, so it means that it's like really just looks nice and clean. I like it. Enzo looked good during his debut despite... Oh, sorry, Endo looked good during his debut despite not sleeping for 2 days. He needs to be good because they need someone in that area. Enzo giving the ball away there. And then whoever that West Ham player was, he just didn't actually want to challenge for the ball. Might play some FM where my Chelsea are actually good. It's early days. Anything can happen. And Topper was immense, says our queen. I look forward to watching the extended highlights later. Soboslai needs to do so. He's in my FPL for a reason. Do start doing some good work. Absolutely not, Musty. I've got no interest in that league. I know you are, Mo, and it's hard to move you, let's be honest. Because, I mean, you're so large, you've got, you know, you appear on the Ordnance Survey. And Soboslai looked good yesterday. Can you start getting some goals, please, Oren? So I can have some... So I can have some FPL points. Here's Chukwuemeka. He's done really good there. He's got to find the right pass. He doesn't, and West Ham can clear it away. What a waste. What a waste and what a shame. Yeah, Mo. I did legs today. Legs yesterday, so you can hold that. Well, if they pay you, no, they can hold that, Musty. I've got no interest. This Chelsea attack reeks of 0 goals. Says Jack. That was their issue last season. They just couldn't score. And everyone's talking about the whole Enzo, Caicedo, Lavia midfield or whatever. That doesn't move me. In before Mo makes a joke. That midfield doesn't move me. Midfield doesn't move me. Well, 500k watch. Oh yeah, obviously I'll do that then. Obviously I'll do that. That's bare pee. And I'm not a rich man, so I need that. No cap. He played holding midfield for like half an hour, so that's probably why he didn't get FPL points. Why did he play there, Oren? Why are they wasting my boy? Yeah, anyway, before I got distracted. I'm not moved by that midfield 3, and Mo says it lacks creativity. No, it's good, absolutely. It just... And it's not even really lacking it, because Enzo is like can be a very creative player, but it's lacking the creativity in the more advanced areas. Like, whenever I watch Enzo, his best creative work is when it's more from a deeper position. I feel like there are too many deep players in there, or players who excel in a deeper role. Maybe that's what Nkunku is and will be. But they do need more of an offensive player in there, like sort of like not an actual number 10, but you know what I mean, that sort of shape and mold of player. And then it'll be really exciting. I do like the idea of Enzo, Caicedo, and then Nkunku ahead of them. I think that could be fun. But as it stands, I'm not overly interested or concerned in that midfield. It's an expensive midfield, but I don't think it's the best and the most balanced necessarily. They tried to pivot with him and Endo after Maki got sent off. Yeah, Mikasa got sent off. Was it a red card? Enzo's better than Szoboszlai, no cap, says Jack. I've not seen nearly enough of Szoboszlai. I've seen like only 90 minutes of him. So I can't remember him against us for Leipzig. So that goes to show how, how impressive he was there. They'll win 95% of the midfield battles and won't lose the ball in build-up, but where are the forward passes? That's the one. Jackson, again, gets into good positions, but he keeps miscontrolling it. Could have killed it. Oh, well, there you go. It's a red card. No cap. He just keeps miscontrolling it. But it's good. If he keeps getting into those areas, one of them will come up. Is it Diassi or Disassi? Where is he? It's Disassi. I like the look of him. I was very moved by his Liverpool performance. Enzo's better, of course, but they are both class. Yeah, I still need to see... obviously, Enzo's a very good player, but I've only seen half a season of him so far, so I'm still reserving judgment. I didn't know if there was an S in there or not. So I double-checked, and there is indeed. It's Disassi. Just wanted to double-check, Mustard. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't criticise me. Right, 1-0. West Ham have been a bit boring since their goal. I understand that you've gone 1-0 up, but come on, make an entertaining affair. I wish I had an Indian kid to grind FIFA for me all day. Naan bread. What? What, mate? People give Enzo too much shite, but he's been good in a fairly mediocre Chelsea. Yeah, obviously a very good player. I do think some people are overhyping him. Liam. But he is obviously a very good player. And here he is on the ball right now. Finds Jackson, who again gives the ball away. Gallagher does well, though, actually, to keep hold of it. Chilwell, Gallagher. Come on, Colwell, do something. I need Colwell to have a good season so he can get some games for England. Chuka, the most impressive Chelsea player so far, and I rate Enzo so highly. There's no player Liam rates. No, he rates Enzo too highly. You think... Didn't he say he's the best midfielder in the world? Oh, Jackson, that's a lovely turn. Have a shot, mate. Oh, that was really good. But in the end, the shot from Chuck wasn't quite good enough. Chilwell ball in. Here is Chuck. That's brilliant dribbling. Oh, what a goal. That's a lovely goal by Chuck. Gorgeous. That's great. Toby, he heard you bigging him up. He heard you bigging him up. That is great. I'm definitely just going to call him Chuck from now on, by the way. Is that Chilwell assist? Or it might be. It could be. Big up, Carney. Jackson did well in the build-up. Chuck, it was James Ward-Prowse who cleared it, first of all. And yes, it will count as a Chilwell assist. Little nice bit of combination there. Oh, no, it won't, sorry. It was cleared away by Zuma. Never mind. Yeah, Zuma doesn't get tight enough, maybe. Souček leaves him as well. I'm afraid it's not an assist. Yeah, he absolutely humiliated, embarrassed, and destroyed Souček in that passage. And it's a lovely finish by Chuck. I'm sorry, it's not a Chilwell assist. It came off Zuma. Chilwell, or does it count as an assist for FPL purposes? How does it work? Because it was Chilwell, he crossed it, Zuma cleared it, and then Chuck picked it up. So technically there's no actual assist, but does that count as an FPL assist? I don't know if there are different rules. Like if you were, like Opta, for example, if you win a penalty, that counts as your assist, I think. I'm pretty sure. If someone could confirm that for me, that'd be great. Am I the only one that spotted John Brooks, the ref slipping over? Now, yeah, Mussy saw it as well. Yeah, that was so funny. His footwork was too good. Forgive me, my mum knows I have been FP out and shouted show. I got an assist to whilst I had my. Oh, no, yeah, no worries at Alto. It's fine. That's quite cute. Getting assist for winning a pen, that's a bit rubbish. I don't know, you know, if you work hard to win a penalty, I can understand why it's given as an assist, to be fair. I'm still waiting for the official FPL Twitter account to say. I mean, it shouldn't be an assist, realistically. Sterling, ball in, he floats it to Chilwell. Wins the header. Comes now to Colwill. Here's Enzo. Cheeky feet from him. What number was Enzo last season? He looks good with the number 8. I'm pretty sure he wasn't number 8 last season. Wasn't that Kova? No assist. Chilwell owners are muddied. Here is Colwill. It's well defended by West Ham and Soufal. Was it number 5? Oh. I prefer him with number 8, to be fair. I don't know. I think the number looks better on him, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. It simply doesn't count. Come on, Jackson, do something for me. Get me an assist. Get me a goal. Who else has Jackson here? What other players are involved in people's FPLs? Oh, and Suchik and Chilwell, for some reason, are having a little tiff. Our number is clear. Oh, yeah, Kova. I'm so impressed with Kova, by the way. Who's better, Jude or Enzo? I've not seen nearly enough of Enzo to make that assessment. Oren. Not seen nearly enough. I prefer from the very little I've seen of him. I prefer how Enzo plays. That's me personally. But in terms of who's the better player, the jury is still out for me. Musty's got the right answer there, actually. What a win, Kova. I wanted to load up on Chelsea players after the Liverpool game. Why didn't you then, Mo? Can you do another bonus stream, play FM? No. I need to, what do I want to do after this? I want to go sort out the GIF thing where you can buy GIFs in the Knob store. You can caption them if you want. I am enjoying Kova a lot. I so got that signing wrong. I thought he was just going to... Look, it's still technically a downgrade because he's not as good as Gundogan, but... he's done much better than I thought he was going to do, especially early on. I can't remember that promise, Musty. If I made that promise, I apologise for lying to you. We'll do another one of those at some point. I just don't want to do them for the sake of doing one. There's got to be a purpose and a reason. Because they're not that good, it seems. Mo, you fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Why don't you have Chuck in your team, though? Yes, naan bread, they're good. Probably won't be using the literal one of a naan bread. Oh, I didn't. Oh, there we go. That's really good work by West Ham. Oh. Gusto's got some work to do. Come on, mate. Pop the ball in, Ben Rama. Oh. Come on, James. Do something that isn't a set piece. Paquetá. Just so Baka. Cheeky little switch. Here is Bowen. Haven't seen enough of him yet. He's up against Chilwell. Just went around in a circle there. Soufal. Interesting, but Gusto's able to deal with it. And Jackson has held that up really well. He's got Sterling in support. If he can find him, he does now. Sterling to Jackson. This is really lovely work. And Jackson, he's tried to square it, but there was no one there in the box. What a shame that Chuck couldn't keep up with Sterling and Jackson. I mildly dislike West Ham's socks. What's the West Ham player done there? He just allowed Sterling to win a corner off him. Paquetá, what are you doing? This guy, I don't want him at City, no cap. Play to the whistle, you half-wit. Oh my word, that was awful. No, he definitely made a bet on himself to lose the corner there. What's he doing? I mean, it is a foul, but play to the whistle. I thought Sterling's just like, well, I'm just going to carry on, mate. Fair play. He's got a bet on for more than 3.5 coins. Oh, and he got a yellow card, guys. The conspiracy strengthens. Oh, my. Oh, Gusto absolutely miskicked that one. Exactly, Al. Played, again, my pet peeve number 18 from Nobbins. Play to the whistle. This is what children do. That's a yellow card. That's such a yellow card. Yeah, here we go to Sassy. Booked. That's what I'm saying, Mo. It's simply the only explanation. Jackson and Sterling's link up together is really good and impressive. There just needs to be more offensive action on the left-hand side. He's a sassy lad, to Sassy. Getting manhandled by Antonio wouldn't be fun. It depends what you're into, to be honest. Right, aside from the opening set pieces, West Ham have not been anywhere in this game. It's pet peeve number 1 for me when players don't play to the whistle. Yeah, it's so not a hard concept as well. Like, it's really basic. Literal children can do it. That's what Tom, that's what Mo and I were saying. Long throw. Hello. Suchek wins it, does he? Pakatara have a shot, mate. Have a shot, mate. Oh, we actually did. Oh, just wide. Ooh. I think Sanchez saw it all the way. And yeah. Actually, that come off the post in the end. It actually hits the post as well, goodness me. Always going wide, though. I also have a pet peeve of players standing in front of the free kick. Yeah, well, if that happens, I just boot it at them, and then they get a free kick, and they get a bruise. So it's, it's a double win for me. Come on, Chuck, don't slip. There we go. Where did they get Chuck from? Chuck's English, right? I'm not being stupid. And where did they sign him from? Or is he an academy player? Good, Owl. So it should be. So it should be. Was it academy? It is academy. Cool. Well, that's a good signing. To bring him up from the academy. He's doing absolute bits. I don't really remember him last season. Is this his first season, or have I just got like the brain of a tiny boy? It's technically a signing from the under-23s, I'll have you know, Mo. You stupid idiot. Oh, that's a lovely ball to Sterling. He just can't quite control it. Oh, that would have been glorious. Oh, Enzo, well, that's a lovely ball. This is what I'm talking about, creating from, a deeper position. And it's a lovely ball, and he is onside. He just can't quite control. It's a tricky one to control, to be fair. Mo, I'm going to say your favourite catchphrase. Sorry for being right. That was a lovely ball by Enzo. And here is Gusto coming forwards now for Chelsea. Enzo again. Can't quite find his man. Stop being mean to Raheem the Dream. Simply stop it. You and Mrs. Nobbins cooking tonight. I can't remember what I'm having. I probably have some butcher stuff. I need Enzo points, says Halves. He nearly got an assist, to be fair. He is playing well, Halves. Least favourite gym exercise. Least favourite gym exercise. It is a good phrase. That's why I like to use it. You'll come around for tea, that's nice. Yeah, what's my least favourite gym exercise? It's probably, yeah, I was going to say squat. I do hate squats because they're really hard and they take ages. And there's also like the risk of, oh, I feel like I'm going to die here. Chilwell and Colwell. Look how far out the pitch Colwell is. Jackson. Oh, is Raheem Sterling fouled? No, he does the foul. Raz, mate, what are you doing? Oh, no, sorry, it's Chuck. Do you think we're getting Barella? No, I don't think so. I would be staggered and shocked if that was the case. It looked like a yellow to me, yeah. Let's have a look at this. It's Chuck who's leaning in. It's unnecessary to lunge in like that. Have you ever used "I apologize for the behavior of my passion"? What on earth is that? Where is that from, Musty? The behavior. What does that? What context? He is booked, by the way. What context would you use that in? I like bench press. Bench press is good. Although again, that's an exercise where it's like, I could die here. I don't really like exercises where it's like, yeah, there's a potential I could die here. Do both. I do incline dumbbells and flat barbell. Because you need to have that titty squeeze at the top. In at least one of them. Sit-ups can hold that. Any ab exercise can hold that as well. Unless it's what I call prayers, where you get like the rope and you do that. And you crunch into it. Right, 5 minutes left of this first half. Chelsea have been so much the better side. West Ham disappointing aside from those two corners. Sterling ghosting past Paquetá. Oh no, I don't either, or and I normally go on my own. So it's like, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. We do something that's potentially a bit out of line. Oh. Is that a penalty? What is Ward-Prowse doing? Sterling wins his side a penalty. Respect Raheem. Respect him. I think it was James Ward-Prowse who lunged in. Look, he picks up the ball, dribbles, goes past Paquetá too easily. And oh, is that outside the box? By Souček, sorry, not Ward-Prowse. Is that out? Jamie Carragher, Raheem said, Raheem Sterling has been absolutely fantastic. We'll be having less of this Raheem slander. It's on the line. That makes it a penalty. Souček has been shit. And we have gone to VAR. Let's go to it. VAR checking decision. Oh! It's obviously a foul. The question is whether it's outside or in. And it's a penalty. There we go. VAR check complete. Oh, it's bloody Enzo to take it. What a little prick. Shut up, Oren. Yes, I am. Oh, why can't Jackson take it, man? Here is Enzo. I don't know if I've ever seen him take a penalty for Chelsea. It's a little cheeky stutter. And it's saved. It's a shit penalty and you are a shit player. He's not a shit player. Why did you never let that fraud take it again? And don't like those penalties where they do the little... It's like the little stupid stutter pissing me off. Just whack it, man. Who do you think you are? He still doesn't score for Chelsea. What an idiot. What a stupid idiot. Never let that man take another penalty, no cap. Yeah, not a good penalty. Good save, obviously. Really good save. But poor. Don't do the stutter. Just twat it. Twat the ball. Ignore the fact Salah missed his penalty yesterday. But at least he scored the follow-up. What's Salah's penalty conversion? My number 8 score is pen on Wednesday. Yeah, I know who's clear. Let's have a look. Salah. In my head, Salah's quite good at penalties. I know he's missed a fair few, but I feel like in terms of like the numbers, I feel like he's quite good. Penalty records. Okay, so. Oh, wow. It's actually quite No, never mind. It's quite good. So he's taken 40 and he's missed 8. So that's 80% conversion rate, which is just above average. Because I believe the XG of a penalty is 0.79. So that's what, 79%. Oh. Sterling's down here. Aguerre's popping off. It's been a very cheeky game today. Yeah, so he missed 2 in the 22-23 season in the Premier League. In fact, he missed half of his penalties last season in the Prem. He missed one in a 1-0 defeat against Bournemouth. He missed one against Arsenal. Wait, what? I can't even remember that. I can't even remember that penalty miss. There we go. I thought I would have because it was against Arsenal. Can Ramsdale kill himself so he doesn't start? Brilliant. And yeah, he technically... What? Oh no, it does count that Bournemouth one. There we go. Yeah, I can't remember that one. Should have let Szoboszlai or Maki take the penalties. Yeah, he's got an 80% record. Is just above average. And it was Emerson booked, by the way. What's Enzo Fernandez's record? Enzo Fernandez penalty record. Wow, that's the first penalty he's ever missed. He's taken 5 and scored 5 up until today. Granted, all of them were for River Plate. I don't know what that tells you. He didn't take any for Benfica or Argentina. Obviously, because Messi exists. But there we go. So he's now taken 6, scored 5. Ariel is on 9 points at the moment, sitting on my bench. I've got Matoma on 12 on mine. Of course, he misses as soon as it matters for me, says Harps. Yeah. Should we have a look at the other Liverpool players you mentioned? So, McAllister, penalty records. I can't remember. I mean, it won't count penalty shootout misses. McAllister has got a 90% record. He has taken 10, missed 1. So McAllister does have a better record. This is really good by Raheem Sterling, who's been unreal. How have 2 players missed it? Right, I'm sorry there. Raheem Sterling has been robbed of an assist. 3 players should have got on the end of that. Well, 2 players should have got on the end of it, and then Chilwell should have scored. What does my boy Sterling need to do to get this respect? Look at this from Raz. Oh. Clear of Saka, question mark? Right, let's have a look at Dominic Szoboszlai. Penalty records. Did you take them for Leipzig? And he also has a really good record. He's taken 16. He's missed 1. He's only missed 1. He takes them for Hungary. He's taken them for Leipzig. And he's taken them for Salzburg. And for... who's that? FC Liefering. Oh. Raheem has got a big blunder. I love it. So yeah, Szoboszlai is probably technically your best penalty taker. If Julian Alvarez was on pens, he would have been World Cup top scorer or joined with Mbappe. Probably Messi. Didn't he get more open player goals than Messi, to be fair? I want Mount by January to have... I want Mount out by January, says Matty. How you doing, mate? Can you check who? Of course I can. Sterling is a glorious man. Never disrespect my man, Sterling. I swear. Julian Alvarez. County record. I think he's missed like 1 or 2 for River Plate. You should be fuming Szoboszlai didn't take the pen. I know, that's what I'm saying, Oren. Oh, it's not that good, to be fair. Same as Enzo Fernandez. He's taken 6, missed 1. He scored both for City, though. He's missed 1, and that was in a 2-0 win against, I don't know what that team is. Club Atletico Aldosivi. Okay. Scored 3 for River Plate and 2 for City. There we go. Did you see Julian's goal? I did, yes, Tom. I've seen the full game now. Oh, question mark of infringement by Souček. Is that not a thing, Owl? Oh, because he didn't clear it. I understand. Okay, I get it. Watching Anti-Man yesterday was like, Torch. I need to catch up on the full 90 of that game. I'll be doing that after this game, actually. KDB and Aguero combined pen record. I mean, neither of them are good halves. De Bruyne does not have a good record. I think Aguero's is just below average. I think it's like 75% or something. Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, it's not good. He's taken 11. He's missed 2. It's not as bad as I thought, to be fair. He's only missed 2. I'm sure he's missed more than that, you know. Apparently not. Apparently not. But I guess the reason I remember them is because they were quite important misses. He missed one in a... No, that's definitely not. He's definitely missed more. I'm sure he missed one in the 17-18 season against Everton. He missed one in the 16-17 against Everton. I thought he missed another one. Yeah, he's missed him in 2-1-0s. One against Liverpool as well. I remember that. That was the COVID year, right? Yeah, it was. Oh no, Chuck is down here. I thought he'd missed more. Apparently not. Let's have a look at Aguero. Aguero penalty record. Aguero has taken... Maths. Aguero has taken 62 and he scored 48. Just going to get the calculator out. 48 divided by, what did I say, 62. Is that what I said? 58, 62. Times 100. Yeah, so it's 77.4%, and I said what, that the average is like 78, 79%, so Aguero is just below average. It's not that tragic, to be fair, Halves. It's only 1 or 2% below average. It's about average, in fairness. Like, if he scores one more, it's average. I think Messi's is around that. And what's Kevin's? No, technically Kevin's is 82%. So if you want to add them together, it's 80%. 78 at 82%, that gives us 80%. So actually, those two combined is better than average. Rodri's penalty record, doesn't he have 100%? I'm sure he's only taken one and scored one. Yeah, Rodri has a 100% record, and it was the worst penalty I've ever seen. Matty says, we need to start Sancho, striker. Wait, Sancho in striker? Tell me more about the Sancho situation. That's interesting. I did, Tom. Yes, DR will do a phone in, don't you worry. In fact, let's have, I mean, if there's any other penalty records you'd like me to look at whilst I'm here, guys, let me know. Let's have a look at Messi's, which again, I think is about average. He scored 109 penalties. That is insane. But he's missed 31. So what is that, 140 in total, is it? Is that what that is? Yeah. So it's 140 divided by... How many has he scored? 109. Oh no, fuck that. Wait. Maths. Oh, Chuck has come off with a limp. I'm hoping he's alright. I've done my maths right. Yeah, so Messi's penalty record is about the same as Aguero's. Around 77, 78%. I hope he's alright. There have been a lot of bad injuries. A lot of bad injuries at the start of the season. I'm convinced that it's surely got to be to do with the fucked up season we had last year. With a fucking World Cup in the middle of it and, like, not enough time to rest, etc. You're not wrong, Matty, to be fair. Anything to get Rashford off striker and onto the left-hand side. A Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo penalty record. I think it's better than Messi's. I don't know if it's fantastic. Yeah, I know. Chelsea have had so much off this ball, man. Cristiano Ronaldo penalty record. He scored 153. He's only missed 29. That is very impressive. So how many has he taken in total? 182. So how many has he scored? 153 divided by 182 times 100. Yeah, so he's got so Cristiano Ronaldo has an 84% penalty conversion rate. And that's half time, by the way. That was an injury, so we're looking at penalty stats. So yes, there we go. Paquetá's Lucas Paquetá penalty record. Let's have a look. He has a 100% record. He's taken 3 and scored 3. He's taken 1 for Lyon and 2 for West Ham. So not a very big sample size, but technically 100%. Excuse me. Martial's probably a good option until Hoyland comes back, but he can't handle a full 90, and if a blade of grass touches his knee, he's out for 4 months. Yeah, it's surely time to move on from Martial and bring in someone else, someone who's, 1, not shit, and 2, not always injured. Martial not being either of those things, so it's a little bit tragic. Yes, guys, don't you worry, Dial. We'll go to the phone. Is Liam here so we can sing as well? We need Liam to, if you could like ping Liam so he can do his singing as well, DR, that'd be very, very helpful. It'll be very helpful. What's this? We've got Vez in the Discord server. Lovely stuff. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Let me hop in stream chat just so I'm there. Good stuff. Sterling's been class. You're damn right he has. Should we have a look at Sterling's penalty record? I don't know if it's any good. Sterling's been the best player for Chelsea. Oh my god, Sterling's record is absolutely tragic. This guy has a 50% conversion rate. He's taken 8 and missed 4. This guy. Has he missed anywhere it's mattered? Oh, he missed it in a Watford defeat. That was annoying. Apart from that, they haven't really mattered, which is alright. Yeah, this guy does not want to... he's not good at pens. The agenda begins next week. Who's that for? Oh, why do you want to have a Sterling agenda? Because he's been really good, Tab. Why do you not want him to do well? What is that all about? Why do you hate me? I don't know if Sancho can play well off the right. If not, we have 3 left wingers. He plays well off the right for Dortmund, so there's no reason why it can't happen. Paquetá hasn't impressed me, says Tayab. Indeed not. Right, let's go. But let's head over, guys, shall we, to the Noblet phone in. Oh. What is your agenda, halves? Tell me more. What is your agenda? This is the Noblet phone in. This is where we chat to Noblets, my supporters, on Patreon. If you would like to support the Patreon for as little as £1 a month and get access to lots of lovely little perks, you can do so there. The support means the world, and it means I can continue to make content for you lovely ladies and gentlemen. But shall we start with a song by Liam Byrne, who's currently muted. Who's still currently muted. Brilliant. Well, whilst we wait for Liam to unmute his... I'm
forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high. Nearly reach the sky. And like my dreams, they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding. I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. United! There you go, guys.
That was a lovely song. I've never really paid attention to the lyrics of the song. I've just realised how horribly depressing the lyrics are.
Oh, it's such a shit song, isn't it? It's
why is it so depressing? I'm forever blowing, just like my dreams, they fade away. What?
Just fade and die.
We always am. So.
Oh my god, that's just so harrowing and dark. Jesus. Right. So, because they're watching West Ham, I guess so, yeah, but good lord, that is a depressing song. I don't know why I'd want that as your main theme.
Say United at the end, you idiot.
Well, it's West Ham United, that's why. My United dream about beating Spurs as Red Bull, yes indeed. Toby says, I've fallen behind in the FPL. Are you in our FPL, by the way, Toby? I hope you are. But we are joined by DR, a West Ham fan, so hello, DR.
Hello, mate.
What do you make of that first half? I thought that really you were a little bit shit.
I mean, David Moyes' tactic. What do you think will happen? It always happens between West Ham and Chelsea. There's not a game between West Ham and Chelsea that there's not fights. It always ends as a draw. And it's just a boring game. But I think we've been good from set pieces.
Yeah, that's not in doubt. Set piece FC. Hello, John Solve. Why are you charging money for fuck all? I don't know what that means, John. Because you do get bits and bobs. You don't have to pay either. So you know, it's not. There is no obligation, John. And how are you doing, by the way, mate? Toby says I'm 5th in the FPL. Good work, Toby. Alec Johnson says West Ham shite. Chelsea not brilliant either. Yes, Chelsea have been wasteful going forwards, but they've absolutely been the better side so far. On the YouTube tab. If you're watching on the YouTube, by the way, leave a like on the video. And Musty says, Doku's watching that and saying, yeah, I definitely would prefer that over Pep Ball. What needs to happen in this second half, DR, for you not to get overran? Because let's be honest, Chelsea should probably be like 2 or 3 goals to the good.
First of all, bring in El Machine for Suchek. Because Suchek's been absolutely fit. So, more counter-attacks. I mean, you can't stop the position. They're just going to keep the position no matter what you do. It's just Moyes ball. So you might as well... Well, Alvarez is also a heading threat. He's like 6'2". So just rely on corners.
Red Pill says
also,
that...
get a free kick. Please get a free kick.
Red Pill says that Gallagher is actually a useless player. He does nothing. Yeah, I don't really get what he contributes to this Chelsea team, to be fair, Gallagher.
I thought he's been good.
I don't know what he does well. I'd like to see...
Maguire.
Huh?
West Ham should bring on Maguire.
That might be quite tricky. I'd like to see Caicedo brought on at some point. That's going to be a really interesting partnership, him and Enzo. I know you want to, Liam, so you can hopefully see him fail.
Got my legs to get snapped in half, right?
And Red Pill says, I've watched him since last year. Yeah, I liked him when he was at Palace. I thought he was a good Palace level player. I don't really see him as being a player who should be starting week in, week out for a team, either trying to challenge for the Champions League spots or challenge for the title. That's for sure. Good depth, sure, but as your starting guy, I don't think so.
No one's mate. Thoughts on Paqueta's yellow card?
I mean, this guy, he's a suspicious individual. Let's just say that. That's for sure. Teb says...
I don't even know what he got a yellow for.
Probably for bitching and complaining. Like a little bitch. Tell DR West Ham needs McTominay.
McTominay?
You need McTominay, apparently, yeah. Stop those counter-attacks. Cheeky upgrade on Souček. Boom. Easy mode. Simples.
How he's not an upgrade on Souček? You can't convince me. Both of them can't do anything in midfield, but all they do is attack and can score goals from set pieces.
Mo says...
He's not better than Souček.
Mo says, didn't Sterling take pens for City? He did sometimes, but as we just established, he was not good at penalties. He missed half of them. Took 8 and missed 4. So he sometimes took them, but normally they weren't crunch penalties. I think like the only one he took where it was like a proper crunch time, there was one against Wolves he missed and we lost, and there was one against Wolves where we scored and we won 1-0, so that was good. Hello, Boogle. What's up? I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? You're an Everton fan, are you, Boogle? I'm guessing you're not happy with how he performed early, getting pumped by Villa. There is Liam laughing in the background.
Whoa.
Alex says City will only get stronger. They are a juggernaut. Guardiola rarely blanks trophies. Yes, I'd be very surprised if we didn't win the Premier League, bar any ridiculous injuries. But we do probably need another player, maybe even 2, just because we are currently suffering a lot of injuries, and we have a small squad to begin with.
They won't be Doku.
Oh yeah, Musty, you're right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he took it. Was allowed to retake it and missed. That was the game when Mendy was an idiot, wasn't it? Most especially if you have no one to take them, just give it to the striker. Well, I think that was when we didn't have a striker, Mo. That's when we had like Gabriel Jesus, and we all know that he's not really a striker. We're also joined by Liam. You heard him doing that fantastic singing. Liam, how do you feel with your new signing, and are you now confident with Liverpool, or do you need more lads?
We need 2 more.
Who?
2 more this week. All good. Well, Decore, obviously. And then centre back. I don't really care who, as long as they're left footed. Yeah, I don't really care who.
Fairs.
And obviously they can't be shit.
Well, I was gonna say, what about Mings? Get Tyrone Mings.
No, well,
Yeah,
injured, mate. So
Yeah,
can't
he's injured and shit, so you know it's a double whammy there.
now that Paqueta's going nowhere, give me Agad or whatever his name is.
No, shut up, mate. Shut up. As soon as he's been our best player this game, you want him.
Lagging all over the place says Tab, yes, indeed. Alex says City will add players, won't panic buy. How many players leaving City have done well? Not many. Well, as I say, hopefully, Alec, we get another one or even two players in. That would be.
So, what is the score?
It's currently 1-1. Chelsea missed a penalty. Your favourite midfielder in the world missed a penalty.
Well, yeah, because I saw him step up to take the penalty, but I was like in bed and I fell asleep for like just before it. And if I wasn't pinged, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd still be asleep. So
why can't I see Alex's messages? I don't know. It's on the YouTube. They should really be amalgamated into one chat. I'm not sure why they aren't appearing. Maybe it will in a moment. Here we go. A leaked Toby report. Leaked Liverpool scout report. Centre back tick. Left footed tick. Not shit tick. There we go. Liam should be Liverpool's chief
they
scout.
gotta be under 26 as well. That's another one.
Interesting. Yeah, I think it was just lagging a bit there. Mo and half the Suchik was encroaching. Controversy question mark. Right, what is the final score going to be? DR West Ham fam.
1-1.
Liam, what's the final score going to be?
2-1 West Ham.
Bold. Who's going to score that second goal?
I'm gonna go with James Ward-Prowse.
From a set piece?
No, just score like a little kind of tap-in-ish goal.
Decent. We'll take those. Yep.
Little low cross into the bottom left corner.
Nice. Love the specifics of that. Fantastic stuff. Right, guys. I'll speak to you later in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me. That was the Noblet, so the Noblet phone in. I'll say it one more time. John, shout out to you as well. If you would like to support the channel on Patreon, there is no obligation, but you can do by clicking that link there for as little as £1 a month, or you can become a YouTube member for, I think it's $2.99. You get access to emotes and loyalty badges and other lovely, fun things. There we are. Second half is nearly upon us, chaps and chapettes. Alex says 2-2. I went for a 2-1 Chelsea. Mudryk is on, by the way. Interesting. Antonio's going to score a jammy goal from a passing mistake. It wasn't the most exciting first half, but you can just have a look at the attack momentum bar there. And goodness me, it was, apart from the corner, it was a very one-sided affair. That's for sure. Why are you promoting cigars to a young audience? What? Chuck picked up that injury. Yes, he did. He picked up a booking and he picked up a yellow. Yes, that absolutely makes sense. It makes it a very terrifying, pacey front three. Chelsea looks stronger, says Alec. You're not wrong, mate. I totally agree. Chelsea have been the better side. Chelsea have been a boring watch since Hazard left. But Raheem the Dream is doing bits and making this an entertaining affair. He's trying to do stuff. He's been the main man. He won the penalty. He should have an open play assist. He should have an Opta assist if Enzo didn't miss his pen. And yeah, it's Mudryk coming on. Finishing for Chelsea needs to improve. Sterling has been quality so far, says Toby. He has. Look, is he a perfect player? No. Is he sometimes a very frustrating player to watch? Absolutely. But it's definitely worth the trade-off. Oh, there you go. You can see the YouTube comments. That's cool. Alec Johnson, there he is. Raheem looked like he lost the yard pace most of last season, but he's looking nice so far. Yeah, he was also injured for a lot of last season as well, I think. I remember he started against City in the League Cup, I think, and then after like 30 or so minutes, I think he came off with an injury. So he had a bit of an injury hit season last year, and adding the whole issues with Chelsea generally, it's not a good combination. But I love Raheem Sterling. I think Mayo's better, but I still love him. Yeah, I like both. I'll obviously love Sterling because of that brilliant period he had at City. I mean, there was like 3 seasons in a row where he was just unbelievable, from like 2017 to 2020, which is ridiculous. Sterling missed loads of chance at City. He's a decent player, though. Yeah, exactly, Alec. Look, he's it's probably for the best that we moved him on, because that was his main issue. He was not a clinical finisher at all, and that's the difference between. That's like what stopped Sterling from going to the next level in terms of a footballer. Like, he's got all the brilliant approach play and the build up and the link up and getting to good positions, that sort of thing, but he just doesn't quite have the cutting edge in front of goal and in the final third necessarily to be elevated to that absolute top tier player. You're in a bit of a pickle. Tell me more, Musty. What's going on? Yeah, Raheem was so good for us in our system at the same time. Yeah, exactly. Brilliant. I love Raz. Sterling is something stupid, like 7 goals off becoming the highest scoring Englishman in Champions League history. It's just a shame Chelsea aren't in it, yeah. That is mad. That is mad. And was it the 2019 or in 2020 where it was only Messi who got more goals and assists for Pep Guardiola team, something like that, something ridiculous. If he could have somehow added that bit of clinicalness to his game, then he would have been one of the best in the world. But it's just a shame that he just couldn't. Just a shame. Sterling's only been 7 goals off since he was about 25 as well. Sounds about right. I'd argue Adama could have got the same numbers for us. They're both about as wasteful. I've got a bit of an Adama Traore agenda, to be fair. I'm gonna miss the first 25 to 30 minutes of Strasbourg Monaco. Why? Oh, because of this match. Why don't you just have one on your? Can you not have one on your phone, Musty? It's like Arena Sport or whatever you have. It's not an app. Alex says, I hope ref or VAR don't ruin games. Officials and rules are awful and killing games. They are trying their utmost, aren't they, to be fair? I don't even think they know what they're doing half the time. I'm still not over that Onana one. I'm not... United should have had a penalty. Lovely play by Sterling. Jackson not quite able to get on the end of that. Lovely touch by Paquetá. And West Ham can come forwards here. Disasi gets fouled. I thought he fouled. Never mind. Oh, right. Well, definitely don't stop watching me, Musty, because I am the main event. Well, Musty, why don't you start watching your French game? I'll obviously keep watching this. And if anything exciting happens, I will obviously report back. And then you can quickly switch to it if you need to. There you go, problem solved. I'm going to try to watch some PSG this season, Red Pill, in the league. Just so I can, like, confirm to myself that they are as, like, pants as I think they are. I'm going to burp. Excuse me. My 2-1 prediction's still on, 48th minute. Good idea. It is a good idea. It's a good idea. No, but I just don't want to watch this. I don't know. Well, Musty, just like sack off the first 25 minutes then. On your phone, on the app, if an event happens, maybe scroll back or something. Or get your laptop out. Get your laptop out. That would work as well. If you own a laptop or a PC. That is another solution. Raheem, what a boy. Does anyone else want to update their score predictions? I started 1-0 Chelsea. I'm now going 2-1 based on the score line. The West Ham are at home. I would expect a little bit more from them. Enzo gives away the ball to James Ward-Prowse of all players. Emerson was not paying attention. Gallagher did really well there. Here is Jackson trying to play in Raheem Sterling, who cuts it across. Souček clears it. If you can watch bits and bobs of each, Musty. I'll be watching PSG in the Champions League this season, like I always do. But the difference is this season I actually have a reason to do so. Yeah, Toby, it's a good time to be an Arsenal fan. It's a good time. Realistically, how far do you think Arsenal can get? It obviously depends on who you get in the group stages and in the following things. But in terms of Arsenal's quality, I'd expect them to get to at least the quarterfinals. I think at least the quarterfinal is about where Arsenal should be for their first season back as well. And look, and hey, it depends on the draw. Maybe they get someone really easily. West Ham are in here. Have a shot. Oh my God, how has he missed that? Oh, Benrahma. You are shit. Offside anyway. Is he offside? Yeah, he's well offside. But how have you not finished that? I'm still getting grouped. That's bold, Musty. Yeah, Benrahma, you got to get that on target, mate. That is just terrible. What are you doing? Yeah, that's nothing close. That's really bad. I know, Owl. Absolute scenes. I think we can go quite deep depending on if we bring in another defender. Oh, is that a thing? Might you be bringing in someone else, Toby? Love another winger. Which left or right, Toby, are you thinking? You can't have Doku. We want him. I want him. He can play on the right. He can play on the left. He's a different outlet. We love that. We love to see it. Shout out the Nobblets in the Hall of Fame, by the way. Arsenal are in pot 2. Here's Ward-Prowse. Takes a shot. Should have tried to find Antonio. Arsenal are in pot 2, which means they could get a really easy pot 1. They could get someone like Feyenoord. But they could also get, you know, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, whether you think of them, PSG. An absolute, like, I'm assuming it's because they still did decent in the Europa League, so their UEFA coefficient's not poor. I'm assuming that's the logic. Newcastle are in pot 4, because they haven't been in Europe for years. AC Milan are in 3, because, again, they've not done too well in the UEFA competitions. And, so yeah, so the absolute pot of death for Arsenal would be someone like, you know, Bayern from pot 1, AC Milan from pot 3, and I don't know who's good in pot 4. Apart from Newcastle, but they obviously can't get Newcastle because they're English. Paquetá giving the ball away. Arteta alluded to it in an interview after the fact. Timber can play anywhere across the back line, so it's not an easy profile to cover. It's not. And I know it was only days, but I was really impressed with Timber against City in that left-back area. I thought, well, this is an immediate improvement on Zinchenko. And then just have Zinchenko for depth. That's a fantastic signing. And then to do your ACL in first game of the season is just like such aids. Because that was an obvious upgrade on Zinchenko. And good versatility and utility. Caicedo is warming up. Excuse me. Caicedo is getting ready. Yeah, because I didn't know what to make of Timber. As I say, from the very brief amount of minutes I saw of him against Forest and City, I was impressed. Right, Colwell ball in, but it's getting nowhere near Raheem. Colwell's been basically acting like a left wing back at times, which is very interesting. I need him to have a good season so he can get an England starting place, because we need more options at centre-back so Slabhead doesn't have to play. Mudryk been doing bits this first half. West Ham have been a bit better in this first half. Sassy nearly making a mistake. Antonio wants it. Antonio gets it on the tit. He beats Colwell too easily. He's going to take the shot. He does. What an outrageous finish. What a goal. He had to take the shot on because, I mean, he beat Thiago Silva too easily and Colwell too easily. Disasi was closing in on him. He had to take the shot on early. Wow. Wow. That is a ridiculous rocket of a goal. Again, it's Thiago Silva gets beaten too easily there. Disasi gives it away to Ward-Prowse. He plays it first time to Antonio. Colwell beaten too easily. Disasi doesn't close the space. I think it's actually through the legs of Disasi. So Disasi managed to make 2 errors in that one phase, which is interesting. Colwell too weak. Disasi not close enough. Outrageous goal. Is it through the legs? It is indeed through the legs of Disasi. You can't blame Sanchez for that because of the sheer power of it. It was a great pass by Ward-Prowse. There's 2 assists for Ward-Prowse, by the way. And there we go. It's West Ham who take the lead out of nowhere. Dear me, Chelsea with all the ball, all the domination, all the play, and yet none of the points as things stand. I've just noticed the bubbles on West Ham's home kit, which I quite like. Where's he pulled that one from? Out of his arse. Yeah, DR, that was a gorgeous goal, mate. Timber isn't even in just no graces, and he gives us, and that's what I'm saying, Toby. Yeah, he can play centre back, he can play left back, he can play right back, he can go into the middle, can't he? If he wants to, and then like invert. Awful for my FPL, but I always love Chelsea losing. He's been saving that finish for a century, says DR. It is a gorgeous strike. And that was a strike, says Alex. Indeed, a rocket. And I was saying, but you know, a couple of minutes before the goal, that West Ham may be doing being a bit more adventurous in this second half. And there we go. They're rewarded with the goal. Mudryk trying to find Jackson. Ariola's going to get to that first, though. Well done. Get Gallagher off. Yeah, get Gallagher off. Get Antonio on. Antonio uses third leg for the extra power. Is it like a pendulum? Is that how that works? Ukraine Bolt reeks. Yeah, I've got my you guys know I have a Mudryk agenda. Yeah, this is very impressive from Ward-Prowse so far. Sorry, did I say get Antonio? Caicedo, you know what I mean. Get Caicedo on. Antonio scored an outrageous goal, Red Pill. It was a rocket. Disasi should have done better. Colwell should have done better. Thiago Silva should have done better. But it was an unreal finish. Was it off a jammy passing mistake? Technically, it was a mistake by Chelsea because they gave it away in the midfield. But then Ward-Prowse pinged it to Antonio. Antonio outmuscled Colwell. Disasi didn't close him. And then from outside the box, bam, rocket. And Moist, I didn't see that. Moist spits are grim. I mean, I guess all spits are moist, but you know what I mean. Some are moister than others. Chelsea are cursed. It's what they get for... Look, they had a penalty at 1-1. They didn't give it to the most appropriate player. Did we actually check what Jackson's penalty record was? Is he called Nicholas Jackson? Let's have a look. See. Has he taken a penalty? I don't know if he's even taken a penalty. Right footed shot. I don't think he's actually ever taken a penalty. So maybe that was the correct decision. Surely they just get a vet to take. Silver would have just slotted it, yeah. Can they stop this back five tomfoolery, says Musty. I think I just saw Caicedo coming on. For his Chelsea debut, he's got to do it in tricky circumstances in a London derby when you're 1 goal down. Oh, Chelsea co-sporting directors. And yet, I thought it was Manuel Pellegrini in the audience for a second there. It's simply not good enough, guys. I mean, everyone was bigging up the Liverpool performance, which is fine. But remember, you're playing against a very flawed Liverpool side, and you didn't win. And you're at home. So, you know. This is why I said before, it's tricky. Because Chelsea look really good, and then it's like, oh, they're actually a bit shit. I don't know what to think about them. I don't know where I'm going to put... I'm not doing my final predictions until the transfer window closes. But as it stands, I don't think I've got Chelsea in the top 5. Because I just don't know what to make of them. I'm not confident putting them any higher than, like, 6th, I think. 6th or 7th, I've got them. Sterling, again, does really well. Wins a foul from James Ward-Prowse. When Sterling... That must be one of the most terrifying things in football. Raheem Sterling running at you. Just because he's so quick. And his dribbling is underrated. And yeah, it's just another foul by the West Ham midfielder onto Raheem. Enzo with the chance to deliver. He's surely not going to go for goal. It's not quite the angle for it. 89 to Sterling running at you would be a nightmare. It was. It was great. And Sane on the other side. Fun times. Enzo ball in. Oh, it's well defended by Souček. Goes behind for a throw-in. Really good work by Souček. Is Caicedo coming on? He looks good in the Chelsea kit, I can't lie. He's got a bit of a baby face, hasn't he, Caicedo? He's quite a cute man. Who's coming off for him? I'm assuming it's Gallagher. And it's a big number for a Chelsea player as well, the number 25. And let's just confirm who's coming off. Is it Gallagher? I don't know the numbers. Oh, it's Chilwell. Okay. So, Mudryk... No. Or have they changed to a back four, maybe? Mudryk obviously on left wing. That's fine. Just noticed Gallagher's got holes in his socks. What a cutie. Go to the tactics board, but I don't know what's going on. I simply don't know. I was trying to watch it to figure it out. Start the focus. Like, hello T, by the way. How are we? Look at Raheem once again in the West Ham box. It's a good tackle by Agar. Caicedo doesn't have his fat ma to protect him. Stop being mean. And Caicedo immediately loses out on his first challenge for Chelsea, and West Ham are coming forwards here. Can he keep that in play, Ben Rama? He does so. No, he doesn't. What a shame. I thought he kept that in play, to be fair. It was a lovely challenge, wasn't it, by that West Ham, by Agar. I'm doing good, T. I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. City won yesterday, so I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy lad. Doesn't take much to make Nobbins happy, to be fair. Here is Mudryk. What can he do? Look at how quick he is. It's an interesting ball into Sterling. Tries to take the shot. Enzo falls over. Gallagher can't get his shot away. Caicedo tried to lash it, and it's high and it's wide. Deary, deary me. It is ambitious, but too ambitious. Probably. Maybe Sterling could have found Enzo instead. Enzo then decided to fall over, which was an interesting strategy. Hello, Eagle Bro. How are you, mate? How are you, sir? Mudryk, look, he's not called Ukraine Bolt for nothing. I watched the City game, was a bit disappointed, quite a snooze fest. Well, indeed, I think it was a really well managed game because we played in midweek in tricky circumstances, went to penalties, hot country, high humidity, etc. No, tell me more, Eagle, tell me more. And yeah, so I think to manage the game, that was really good and impressive to see. This is football, not the 500 million. Oh, the 500 meters, yeah. Like not even 100 meters, just 500 meters. And it might not be the most exciting tee. It might not be the most beautiful to watch. But I'll tell you what, it wins you the treble. He's just 16 and starting his first match for Barca. I did not know that. Who is it you support, Eagle? Tell me more, tell me more. Enzo nearly giving away the ball. Gusto does well to recycle it. Again, giving away the ball by Chelsea. That was foolish. Here's Antonio. He spins away from Enzo. Ben Rama up against Gusto. He takes him on again. He's winning that battle every single time, Ben Rama. There's just no one... What a tackle that is by Gusto. What a tackle. Pastorel, thank you for becoming an Abinho and following the Twitch. It was a lovely tackle. I don't think so, Musty. It's a great chat. He gets beaten, though, Gusto, but he makes amends with a fantastic challenge. But it's another set piece for West Ham, and we know they've been dangerous from those today. And who'd have thunk it? West Ham are beating Chelsea. This is quite funny. James Ward-Prowse is going to take his time, but look at that. Chances created from set pieces in the Premier League last season. Ward-Prowse more than double the next highest compared to West Ham players. That's insane. 43 chances created from set pieces. Ball in. Cleared away, though, by Caicedo. There's a West Ham player down in the box. He needs to get up because West Ham have the ball. Paquetá. Oh, he takes a shot, does he? And it's wide. What a shame. Thoughts on sparkling water? I'm not a fan. I will drink it if it's the only water available, but I hate the taste of it. I hate it. I'd much rather just have still water. I would never, ever order sparkling water. Not a fan. Never will be a fan. Barca starting a 16-year-old. I think this is who Igil was telling us about earlier, T. What position is he? Yeah, still water is absolutely clear. No gas, please. No gas. Sterling can't quite control that Enzo pass. And there we go. Back to life. Back to reality. He just turned 16. What position is he, Eagle? What position is he? That is mad. Caicedo into Jackson, into Mudryk. He's got an overlapping run, has he? Sorry, I got Gallagher and Mudryk confused then. Hello, Joe Talks Footy. Haaland's worst game of City shirt was yesterday. I'm not convinced by that. I know he wasn't good in front of goal. Caicedo misses out to Antonio. He got bullied there. I will say that I thought that... Oh, that was nearly unbelievable work by Antonio. Gusto just intercepted it. I thought that Haaland did a good job in terms of occupying the defenders and giving Foden the space. Why is it Enzo on pens? Says Muha. Well, we checked earlier. He does have a 100% record. Before today, he scored 5, took 5, scored 5. Halves. What am I looking at? How long is left? 24 minutes. Can West Ham hang on? And I mean, I don't think Chelsea would be happy with a point, to be fair. Isn't that a second yellow? Why'd he do that? What a moron. What's going through his tiny brain there? What's he doing? That was such a blatant yellow. Chelsea got 23 minutes against 10 men in a game they were already dominating. Jackson was... It's the most blatant yellow I've seen. I don't know what Gerd's doing. He scored the goal, but he's gonna be the villain here because he is off. They are down a centre back. Who was the change? They took off Chilwell and they brought on Mudryk, didn't they? And they took off Chuck and they brought on what's he called? Caicedo. So what do we think is gonna happen? What, I wasn't really paying attention. So what? Like a sort of fucking vibes formation like that, innit? Nothing but vibes here. Look at that. Sort of like that sort of setup. Like a 3-2, 3-2, 3-2. There we go. Boom. It makes total sense, guys. No cap. I know, Mustard, but it's the same effect. It is the same effect. What a silly willy. Who's a moron, Armbread. Yeah, Chelsea are losing, but they now have a chance. Ogbona's coming on. I should probably just get the substitutes ready on the side. I'll do that next time, so I know. Who is it? Benrahma is the sacrifice for Ogbonna. And it's a shame because Benrahma's been giving Gusto a lot of trouble. But yeah, that is a sacrifice. So it's probably going to be, I don't know, that sort of... Really, I'm going to do sort of like a Christmas tree narrow formation. Keep it tight, keep it compact. There we go. That works, doesn't it? Boom. And then maybe like that. And then... Oh, yeah. Look at this. Oh, glorious. Call me FM Extreme. It wasn't the smartest decision. Chelsea very glad they are losing, even though they will win it in a minute. They should win it. 20 minutes against 10 men. Phil Foden was bloody brilliant. He was so good, he even got haters saying he was great. He got a second yellow, Tom, for clashing into Jackson. I didn't see the red quinch, haven't seen it yet. How many ex-City players are playing in this game? Well, Sterling's one. Is it only Sterling? I think it's probably only Sterling, maybe. Sterling nearly did really well there. Paquetá, close, calm, collected, cool. Emerson, Paquetá. Antonio's had a really good game in terms of his hold-up, and he's won his team a throw-in. That is priceless. Oh, Gallagher's upset with Paquetá. That should be a yellow card, really. Oh, they're out. Oh, the handbags are out. The handbags are out. Oh, my name is Conor Gallagher. I'm upset. That's what you sound like. Yeah, Quinch, you can hold that. But Halves, I think you have issues, so I'll let you off. It was a very unbelievable Muha. It is indeed a scrap. So what happened there? So Paquetá does that. I mean, there's no need to do that from Gallagher. He does catch him. And then Paquetá does go down really easily there. I don't know what Gallagher's doing there. Gallagher should be getting booked. Still a gremlin, brilliant. It's the sort of thing you don't want to see when your team's losing by a goal against 10 men. You don't really want them to be pushing over the opposition. Do you not like striped socks? I think they're okay. I don't think they're great, but I think they're acceptable. I will allow it. I'm trying to watch more La Liga, so I won't watch on stream, Ego, but I am trying to watch more La Liga and Barca and Real Madrid in general this season. Halves. Why are you so rude? Am I going to have to take Jax now, my FPL? Because this guy is not doing it for me. Jackson's been booked as well. What is happening? Stop it. My FPL's in the mud. I'll try to, Igil, if I can. I will try to. If I got the time. I've also got to catch up on the United game. Yeah, I think the ref's had a good game, to be fair. I think he's got basically everything right. Antonio has been outrageous. Wait, if that's a good pass. Oh, that wasn't the right idea. Should have gone further out wide. I did, Joe, yeah. I did. Explains why we backed out of the deal. Makes total sense. Good thing we did. Good thing we stalled and waited just to make sure it was all clear. Otherwise, it would have been an issue. Caicedo. I know he's only been on the pitch for like 5-10 minutes. He's been fucking shit. Since coming on, he just gave away the ball then for no reason. What's he doing? There we go. They've got the ball back now. But it's just funny that he's not done anything right so far. Oh, anyway, here's Enzo. Nearly intercepted by Paquetá, but not quite. Here's Raheem. Jackson is so far offside, but here is Gusto now. And it's into... Oh, it's Mudryk, actually. Take the shot. He fell over. Oh, my God. He dribbled himself into falling over. That's hilarious. This game has been prime entertainment in this second half. I'll tell you what, yeah, his brain was too quick for his feet then. Or was it the other way around? Were his feet too quick for his brain? Yeah, Muha, it's a tricky one, isn't it? He broke his own ankles, yeah. Oh, so funny. Mudryk is so not moving me yet. He needs to have a good season this year for me to be impressed with him. How much was he? 80 million? Here is Gusto. Chelsea threaten him. I'm a top-level Caicedo hater. Well, you should be watching this game because Caicedo's been pants so far into his debut for Chelsea. But it's early days. And he could yet score the winner. It's a nothing ball by Disasi. And this is becoming a really frustrating afternoon for Chelsea. 90 million, is that 90 million euros? Around 80 million quid, probably. That's insane. Madueke, don't worry, guys. Madueke is coming on. And it's Gallagher off. Interesting. So... Madueke. So what do I think is going to happen now? I'm thinking maybe Madueke out to the right. Maybe like a sort of two-striker Sterling Jackson vibe. I don't know where Gusto's going to go. Maybe we'll do this sort of thing. Like that. Yeah, like a 4-2-4. How do you like that? I don't know. We'll find out as we watch it. I'm assuming that's what it's going to be, otherwise I can't really make sense of what Chelsea are doing. Here is Caicedo. It's going to be interesting to see how he plays for Chelsea. I don't know what the possession stats were last season. In my head, Chelsea have more of the ball than Brighton, but that might be totally wrong. Isn't a 4-2-4 just a 4-4-2? Basically, I guess it's more attacking. I guess that's the only difference. Antonio is fouled by Caicedo, who is, that's another mistake by him. The Ecuadorian Hendo side to side. Antonio's coming off, and I'm very surprised with that decision, because when you need a player to bail you out and to hold up play for you when your back's to the wall and you've got 10 men, Antonio is that guy. So I'm very surprised at that change. I think that maybe could have sacrificed Bowen instead and kept Antonio on. I think that's an incorrect decision, but we'll see. Maybe he's tired. Mo, not good enough. Fight through it, yeah? Liverpool fans, you've got to be happy with this Caicedo disaster class so far. He's just obese Fez. Like, Mo, I mean... yeah. Sounds about right. I mean, I think I'm putting on the pounds just by looking at his profile picture. I'm only joking, obviously. Nobbins would score that Mudryk chance, and that is saying something. Obviously, believe in Tide, he doesn't even let his slaves get sleep. What? Right, what slaves do I have, halves? What's this all about? Where'd they get Madueke from? Was it PSV? And he's I'm not being stupid, is he English? Did he come from their academy as well? In the past? Or have I made that up? I've probably made it up. It's called Patreon. Wait, what's called Patreon, Owl? I've missed that. Oh, what, having slaves? Oh, right. If you want to be one of my slaves, guys, support the channel. Oh, the Spurs Academy. Ah, interesting. I do like it, you know, I'm very anti-Will in this regard. I do like it when English players go abroad. I like seeing the biggest. That's why I'm really buzzing right now that it goes to show the strength of the current English crop of players that Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, and someone else. Who else? Where else is a big star playing abroad? I feel like there's one more. It's Kane, Bellingham, and maybe I've made it up. I don't know. But either way, the fact that Real Madrid and Bayern want our players is pretty cool. I wish I could post a GIF, says Owl. Don't you worry, Owl. I'll be trying to add selected GIFs to the Knob store soon. Can I say with the shit cross, very happy. Here is Raheem. You can't foul him. I say that with the clip into a West Ham player. Enzo with the clip into a West Ham player. Thiago Silva has it. Everyone's camped on the edge of West Ham's box. Gusto with a good ball in. No one gets a touch on it though. How soon is soon? I'll try to work on it after this stream, must I don't think it'll take too long to figure out. Pastro, thank you for following, by the way. Did I say thank you earlier? I don't know if I did, but thank you. Bowen is 1 against 4. He somehow won that one. Here is Jared. He's taking a shot, and Sanchez nearly spilt it. He nearly spilt it. Yes. It's good work by Fornals. And yeah, that would have been better for Antonio to be in that position, but Bowen did a decent job of it. To be fair. And Bowen, he's on his own. He probably needed to go to the keeper's right to have a chance there. Good work, Musty. There's a big fat L, but at least you only lost 2, so allow it. Ball spread over here to Madueke. Are there any other good English players playing abroad, apart from Bellingham and Kane? Have I missed anyone? Like, anyone obvious? Gusto. Ball in. Cleared away. Only as far as Colwill! And it's wide. Somewhere, oh, I meant more like sort of like elite players. I'm sure there's one more really, like a really good player. I might just be talking bullshit. I thought there were 3. Smalling. I thought there were 3, but I could be wrong. It's not Jordan Henderson, that's for sure. Ward-Prowse is off with his 2 assists. But there he is. Henderson! Oh, God. Get that fraud out of the England team now. It's a good point, Musty. Edson Alvarez, the new signing from Ajax, is on. And I'm excited to see what he's going to be like as a concept. As a footballer. I swear, if Foden has like a full... When's the next international competition? Oh my god, is it the upcoming summer? I guess it would be. Wow, that seems to have gone by really quickly. Is that right? ...2024. I guess it would. That time is weird, isn't it? It seems like only yesterday was the World Cup. Anyway. Yeah, so if Foden has a full season, because COVID pushed the Euros 1 year forward, yeah, I just couldn't compete. I'm sure I've only had an international tournament last week. If Foden has a full season in midfield and Southgate plays well, as he is doing, and Southgate still plays the likes of Mickey Mount and jobless Henderson over him, I'm going to be so hurt and upset. Stop the Henderson slander, or else you'll be banned from attending England matches. I've never been to an England match, Muha, to be fair. I've never been in person to an England match. Again, good work by Sterling. Madueke, ball in. Really good defending, though, by Alvarez, the new boy. A Chelsea win is looking progressively less likely. There are 8 minutes left and they need 2 goals. Who is this baby coming on? Is Gusto off? Who is this child? Mason Burstow. Little baby, what a cutie. I can't believe I've missed this absolute thriller of a match. Monaco Strasbourg stats. 73% to Monaco. 0 shots from both teams. 0 corners. Wow, Musty. Absolute scenes. The qualifier start in September. Exciting times. I can't remember what's happening with our qualifiers. Have the oh, my brain. The Euros qualifiers can't have happened yet. I've forgotten who's in our group. I'm so bad. Italy? Oh. Halves. Think he's a striker. Interesting. I must confess, I've never heard of him. It's a foul to Chelsea by Fornals. You're going to get booked if you keep complaining, mate. Oh, yeah, Macedonia, Italy. I remember it like it was yesterday. I think it's because I didn't stream the last couple of ones because I was on holiday, maybe. Sterling has got the chance to pop it in or pop it to someone. There's Madueke. He finds him now. There's so many bodies in the box. It's so congested. It's just ridiculous. Here's Raheem. Beats too many mans. Good work by Ogbonna. And if Bowen could get it away here, he can because Madueke gave it away. They could have a one-on-one scenario, potentially. No, he tries to go back to the keeper. Be careful. Goodness me. Jackson nearly got in ahead of him then. That's poor by Areola. What is that? Puts his team under so much unnecessary pressure. That is shit. I'll watch Foden ball in the flesh in November. That's huge, Musty. Tell him I say hi. Did you see Wrexham? I did not, Joe. What about Wrexham? I don't follow lower league football, to be honest with you. Germany are already qualified. How have they achieved that? Oh, because they're hosting it. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Oh, Sterling's beaten Paquetá there. It's got to be Mudryk. This guy is not a serious footballer. What is he? Sterling does so well. He beats 2 West Ham players. Love a little clip. What is that? That is shit, man. Mudryk is atrocious. He totally gets it wrong. Terrible effort. Awful, awful footballer so far. The second season redemption is not looking good so far. I did not see the result, Joe. No. I know, Muha, yeah. I know. Bro's eyes are going to bleed from how bad of a stinker he chops. Shut up. Never insult little Phil. They asked Mudryk about his first season at Chelsea. He said, look at Vinny's first season. Why did he say that? Poundland Chelsea Shevchenko. He's just... I mean, I was dubious of the signing anyway. There is still early days in his Chelsea career, but... I mean... yeah, 80 million of the King's finest sterling pounds. Paquetá alleged to have not fouled Sterling. There's going to be so much added time, I feel like. Like 10 minutes or some bullshit. They just need one chance that, you know, sorry, let me specify. One chance that doesn't fall to Mudryk. Enzo's done so well there, has he? Yes, he has. Well done, Enzo. Oh, sorry, no, not Enzo. I don't know who that was. Is that the child? Yeah, that's a child who did really well there. Fair play. Mancini, the Saudi manager. What a shame. What a waste of talent. Good interception there by Soufal, and he wins the free kick, and that is brilliant because that is a 1 minute of rest for the West Ham players. He's going to pretend he's got cramp. Colwell's upset, but it was a foul, young man. It was a foul. Please have a good season for Chelsea so we can stop England with it. When was the last time England had a fucking left-footed centre-half who was good? I don't know if we've had one this century. In fact, we haven't. Caicedo has been shit, musty. Mudryk to score late equaliser and shush the crowd. Can you imagine, Mitchell? He needs to shush his critics because I'm one of them. He's been absolute bobbins. Paquetá beats Caicedo too easily. Does well there though, Caicedo. Oh no, he doesn't. He gives away a throw-in. What an idiot. Wow, Mo. Good work, mate. Good work. He wasn't, Muha. They just heavily overpaid for him. It looked like a throw-in to me. Yeah, Paquetá celebrating. Caicedo's like, oh, what? Keep it in the corner, lads. West Ham are surely not going to bottle a loss here. Surely not going to lose from this point. You're 2-0 up. 2 minutes to go. Good work by Paquetá. Boots it against Caicedo. Look at him, he's shithousing him. It's quite funny. Nobbins would score 2 goals for Chelsea in that instance. You're damn right I would. I'd have done better than Mudryk. Caicedo's getting bullied by Paquetá, yeah. He actually is. It's not an inspired debut for him. But it's early days in his Chelsea career. I expect him to do well. That's a goal kick. 90 seconds until we find out how much added time there's going to be. Players who play for both West Ham and City. There's loads of players. Joe Hart. Zabaleta. I said loads, but I'm already running out. David James. No, Gareth Barry. I get Villa and West Ham confused. Not Gareth Barry. Oh yeah, and Samir Nasri. Don't know who else. There'll be loads of options. There'll be loads of other people. I feel like that's quite a common one. What's Nob picked? Players who play for City and West Ham halves. I've already said a few. I don't think Sanya did. Cliche. I don't think so. As I say, I get West Ham and Villa confused because I was going to say, like, you know, Lescott and Richards, but they were both Villa. Oh, yeah, Carlos Tevez. Mo, just get good, honestly. Do you know what I mean? Just simply get good. Yeah, Clichy and Sanyu were both Arsenal. I don't think they ever played for West Ham. Ball in. Oh, I thought Sanchez was gonna get on the end of it. Colwell said, nope, this is my ball. Caicedo gives it away again. Wayne Bridge. What? Why can't Caicedo pass? There we go. Oh my God, Caicedo, you stink of piss. Oh, it's a good save. He should have scored, really. He should have beaten Sanchez there. Caicedo is having one of the worst debuts I've ever seen. I'm not even being funny. What is he doing? That was just so nonchalant and casual. Fornal should score. He always got to do is lift that, and it's a goal. Caicedo's just so, like, relaxed and... But in a bad way. It's been a really weird performance, this. I'm going to put it down to nerves in your first game, but this is really tragic for a debut. Oh, Paquetá's upset, but you're not going to get the foul. You've got to bring down Raheem Sterling, because when he runs at you, he runs at you. What a tackle that was by Souček. Yeah, he's just like jogging back. It's really odd. As I said, I'm going to put it down to nerves. Here is Mudryk, now Madueke. He cuts inside, he's going to shoot. He does. A deflection. Oh, what a save, because that took a deflection. Oh, of course, yeah, Frank Lampard, yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, it's such a good save in the end, you know. The deflection makes it so hard. Corner again. I thought it went in as well. No, you know what I mean, though, Quinch. Like, when he runs at you, he runs at you. With emphasis. Biggie Smalls in disguise. Right, there were only 6 minutes of added time, by the way. Not as many as I thought there would, given we've had loads of bookings and a red card, obviously. And, you know, West Ham time wasting for certain sections. 4 minutes left. Mudryk, that's a really good corner. No, it's not. Never mind. Sterling miscontrols it. Fornells can just pump it up the pitch, can he? Sterling commits a foul there. Does he? Referee says no, he's not interested. It looked like a foul to me. Raya signed for Arsenal alone. He has indeed. Sterling looks absolutely shattered, by the way. 3.5 minutes. If West Ham can get the ball now, they can just kill off 1 minute of time by time wasting. Thiago Silva to Enzo. And remember, let's not forget, Chelsea could have scored a penalty at 1-1 to probably kill the game. Here is Enzo. Really bad ball. Straight to the keeper, who will hit the deck. That's going to be 10 seconds down the tube. Why is Caicedo playing so deep? Maybe he's a scared lad. I don't know. There's Pochettino. He has looked really bad this game. Really bad, Caicedo. The worst one for me was that one where he just gave away the ball and just didn't care. And it should have been a goal to West Ham. Honestly. Why do you think Ramsdale's second choice? I think that Raya offers more to the overall game. Chelsea definitely like... Yeah, they definitely do, Mo. And I'm guessing that's what Nkunku is going to be. But as it stands, they don't have that number 10 type figure, do they? Go to the corner. Why have you got 3 bodies in the box? Go to the corner. You've got 10 men. Oh, wait, never mind. Is that a penalty? Caicedo has given away a penalty. This guy is shit. This is the worst debut I've ever seen. Genuinely. I'm not being funny. And he's only been on the pitch for like 30 minutes. This is the worst debut I've ever seen, man. Oh my god. Hilarious times I had by all. Is it a penalty? It's such a penalty. Oh my god. Oh Christ. That is terrible. That is so funny, man. I'll repeat, I'm always Paquetá. I'll repeat, I'm sure he will come good for Chelsea, but this has been one of the worst debuts I've ever seen. Paquetá, he's got a 100% penalty record. He's taken 3, he scored 3. Can he wrap up the game for West Ham with 90 seconds to go? Paquetá? And it's a lovely penalty. That's how you take a penalty, Enzo. And that is game, and that is so fucking funny. Oh my word. That is hilarious. Caicedo, you are absolutely mudded. Look at that, he does the irons. He does the irons thing. Lol. And Liam, this has been the worst debut ever. It's so funny. Look, the camera loves Caicedo. Look at him dance. Oh my god, this is so funny. I'm so glad we streamed this game. Good lord. It's a lovely little penalty as well. Send the keeper the wrong way. That's what Enzo should have done. The bubbles floated around Poch and Caicedo's dreams are being burst. Oh my god. Hilarious. Poch is being attacked by bubbles. That is so funny, man. I am just trying to think of, because it's, the thing is, it's such a short cameo as well. He only came on in what, like the 60th minute. It's like the worst 30-minute cameo I've ever seen. Poor guy, it's his own fault, to be fair. Like, he kept making mistakes. Can you even blame Poch for the performance? I don't think you can, because his team were 1-1, and he had a penalty, and it's, you know, Poch can't legislate for his team missing a penalty. I put this on the players, absolutely. That's the one DI, you must be buzzing. And this is so funny. What a great game to stream. Oh, Caicedo, it's everything that could go. I mean, genuinely, can anyone think of a worse debut? I feel bad for Sterling. He's been so good this game. He won his team the penalty. He has been brilliant. But his teammates have let him down. Mudryk is shit. Mudryk is shit. Caicedo has been shit. Yeah, quite funny. Only thing to top this game off now could be Caicedo with triple ligament rupture. And that is full time. Ooh. It was a little Brazilian dance, Tom. It was very good. That is so funny. That's made my day. That is just so funny. And Caicedo, he's praying for forgiveness, I assume. God's not going to help you on the football pitch, mate. I'm just saying. You can't help all of you. That would be cheating. Yeah, why he's praying to like, oh, like please, what have I done? What have I done? That is so. He's actually, yeah. I mean, look, the team. I think the team were losing before Caicedo came on. Let's not act like, you know, Caicedo is the reason why Chelsea lost in isolation. However, it was terrible. Yeah, Caicedo, repent for your sins. Praying to come to Liverpool. Don't want him though, says Quinch. Yeah, it's like, please get me out this 8-year contract, please, or whatever it is. It might only be a 5-year now. I don't know. Liverpool fan smiling now, says Mitchell. I mean, I had no ball in the court of, you know, Caicedo. I didn't really care. I was just enjoying it. So I don't really care if he does well or not. I just thought that was so funny as a debut. Basically everything that could go wrong did go wrong. He didn't contribute going forwards. He gave away a penalty. He should have given away a goal where he just like lazily passed it and he didn't bother to track back. He looked uninterested, lazy. Really weird performance by him. Really weird. The whole storyline is peak, says Mo. Best they've ever had. And obviously on the other side, West Ham absolutely buzzing. And they were, and you know, they were good defensively for large portions of the game. I do think Chelsea were bad when it came to finishing, but there we go. Pakatano criminal dunking on him. Yeah, Disassi especially was poor. Disassi for that goal was really bad for the Antonio one. And it was a disaster class. Absolutely. I'm forever blowing bubbles, says Liam. He wants to sing it. And there we go. What's his, like, foot mob and rating going to be, etc.? I wonder. What did Caicedo get? He somehow got himself a 6.3. Fairs, mate. Fairs. Force West Ham. Hello, Mojis. How you doing, mate? Imagine spending that much and still being this bad. I know. Do you see that Caicedo disaster class? Musty, that's a great pun. Tears, we really sound a better player up the endo. Yeah, and they're two £100 million men. Let them down today. One missed a penalty, and one gave away a penalty. And Arsenal play tomorrow. Hey, if Arsenal play tomorrow and lose tomorrow, it would be like the perfect footballing weekend for me. It would just be so funny. West Ham, currently on the same points as Liverpool and Spurs and Brentford, on 4. They go ahead. It's early days, obviously, but they go ahead of Newcastle and the Arse. It's all De Zerbi, says Mojis. I don't think it's a surprise that players can leave. I think it's a Brighton thing as well, to be fair. I think Brighton as a club is just so sound and so structured that it's really hard to fail there, essentially. I'm not saying it's easy to succeed, but you know what the point I'm getting at. Kukurea, Caicedo, and McAllister. Okay, not McAllister, I don't think, but Kukurea definitely, for sure. David Moyes disaster class. Caicedo got a 3.5, that's quite funny. Right, boys, if you're watching on the YouTube, leave a like on the video, please, and subscribe. If you are watching on the Twitch, make sure to follow if you are new. The next stream, we're going to go record the podcast on Monday, Gasky and I, the Man United, Man City podcast. If you aren't already following the podcast on Spotify or Apple, or subscribe to the YouTube channel, click that link and go listen to it. We'll be chatting about that. And Nobblets get to ask us questions. So have a lovely rest of your evening, chaps. That was just so funny. I'm going to go catch up on the United game now. And I will see you. The next stream will probably be on Wednesday, I think. So join the Discord server to stay updated. And I'll see you next time, guys. Goodbye.